have the privilege of hanging out with a lot of young people as entrepreneurs in their 20 somethings, but recently I've also been curious to talk to 14 to 16-year-olds about what's going on in the world. And, those who engage with me are well aware. Actually, there is a sense of anxiety that is running through them, a sense of fear for the future, dysfunctional world that's out there. There's a dystopia that's setting in. So that anxiety is telling, and they're afraid for their future, and it's true, isn't it? When you look around, there's power used over love. So everything is about coercing people, forcing people. Whereas when I say love, it's about the all-encompassing love of understanding, compassion. So using power, because just because you have strength or you have wealth of money, you're powering your way through. And the next is coercion over consent. Just think about that. There's a lot of coercion going on. If you look at media, people are being forced to do things. People are limiting other people's abilities to even speak out, and pushing their will forward, which is an agenda which is seems like it's commercial, profit oriented, power hungry. So coercion over consent. So when there's no consent, we are losing our democratic right to speak out and give our own opinions and question. So the other one is dominance over diplomacy. Just think about that too. So if you look at what's going on, there's a dominating group who is now forcing their will, as I said, and there's no room for diplomacy. There's no room for dialogue. There's no room to find common ground. It's my way or the highway. So that is one of the reasons these young people are in social media. They're seeing more and more news, and then they see the usual cast of characters who are now running this world as it is, and there's a groundswell that is coming up now. So this is why my advice to them is to go inward, be reflective, be contemplative, get into that mindfulness practice, focus on your breath on a regular basis, on a daily basis. In fact, look after your mind and your body, because that's the biggest asset that you have, because you have no control over what's happening around you. But the thing is, once you have clarity of mind, once you have cultivated your brain and your mind and be strong, and you also are able to pay attention by quietening your mind, because your six senses are driving all kinds of things into us. But if we can manage that, govern all of that stuff that's coming in by being able to take a deep breath, say observe, and think critically about what you're being told, and if you can discern and then make decisions, make smart decisions based on what you think is the right path to go, and create community around that. And I think that is one of the ways that we can really effect some change for the future too. So creating community, because it takes, when you show up in the world with that confidence and courage, it's contagious. The same way the negative stuff is contagious too, the positive stuff is also contagious. So when I'm in a situation that is scary, if I'm coming across as being confident and fearless, then I will infect that fearlessness to the other person, to also gain that courage to push back, ask questions, say I don't agree, and then then define a different way of doing things. And that includes the positive things in terms of empathy, loving kindness, compassion, appreciating somebody else's success. All of those things are the things, that attributes that are noble. Being gracious, having gratitude to what I have, and all that is all that bodes well to bring that mental clarity and being solidly grounded as the storms are swirling around us. So that's my humble advice to these young people. And here we are speaking. We are here with my family at the Gatineau Park on the hill. If you just do a little bit of a turn around here, it's called the Skyline Walk, and it's a beautiful day in August in Ottawa. So be well, be happy.